The last topic I wanted to address for this show regarding when you make your investment decisions, where should you make those purchases? Should you make them in an RSP or should you make them in a tax-free savings account? And we have an excellent chart to put up, and that compares RSPs to TFSAs. One thing I do want to point out, that the annual contribution limit for TFSAs is actually $7,000 now. That was increased this year. It was prior to this year, 2023, was $6,500. Prior to that, $6,000, and then $5,500. So this chart, I guess, has to be updated there. But other than that, this chart is pretty good. It gives you really the differences between what you can contribute to a TFSA versus what you're allowed to contribute to an RSP. RSP, 18% of previous year's earned income up to a certain maximum value. One of them does not provide a tax deduction, which is your TFSA, whereas an RSP, if you need a tax deduction for income tax purposes, the RSP is where you want to invest. At the same time, when you pull money out of an RSP later on in life, you have to pay income tax on what you pull out. TFSA, you can pull out whatever you want and you don't get taxed. So just highlighting a few differences between the two products or account types. One is tax-free, one is tax-deferred, which is your RSP. A lot of people think, when you pull money out of an RSP, it's tax-free. It's not. You will pay income tax at that time, but obviously the idea is when you're retired, making less money, you will pay less in income tax when you pull the money out. So understanding whether an RSP or TFSA is right for your contribution now or this year or going forward, I think is a very important thing for individual investors to consider before you make your investment decisions.